Lesson 29. Time to take stock. Each one of us is unique in our own way. There are no two dewdrops or snowflakes alike. In this universe, the vast, unexplored, and unending expanse that it is, there are no two souls alike. Do you realize the unbelievable majesty of this? The human mind were capable of comprehending this fact, this reality. It would indeed be the great mind. In the human form, we can but feel the greatness. We cannot fully comprehend it, but we can work with what we know, and we can feel with our whole being how that which is extraordinary to the greatest degree, and that we are a part of it, a necessary part of it, that we are essential and unique and beautiful. As we take stock of how far we have come and where we are going, let us always remember that we are beautiful. As we face trials that are for our pruning and our better growth, let us not lose sight of the fact that we have been conceived in beauty, that we grow in beauty, and that we produce beauty around us. By this standard, what is the definition of beauty? Surely that which we see is not often beautiful. We have scarred the face of the planet with that which would erase the security of its balance and its internal structure. We have not been kind to our neighbors. We have often profited much at the expense of others. We have let ourselves go in wanton ways and not answered to justice. How have we been so wayward, and yet you would call us beautiful? To say that we produce beauty when all about us we can see that which brings us to shame seems irresponsible. In order to evaluate correctly that which is our whole being, we must look beyond that which we see close by. We must expand our vision and comprehend the relationship of the parts one to another. Our earth selves are but a small part of our life force. We are minute in our earth-touching compared to ourselves that extend into God's universe. If you were to look at a great being shining with light, and you were to notice a blemish on one great toenail, would you call that being of light beautiful or unbeautiful? Look at your greater selves. Extend your vision beyond the clouds. Look to heaven and the part of you that resides there. Then revolve around the compass of time and see your many other aspects. What do you see? Do not tie yourself down to the earth memories. Expand your horizons. Push them out until you begin to be flooded with your greatness. Feel your essence, your ethers, and your central awareness, comprehending that which you are. Do you sense that the universe is great? Do you get a glimpse of the intricate patterns, no two alike? Do you begin to see the light shining through each structure? Do you feel the touch and hear the music? With all your senses, allow yourself to flow into your knowing of the universe. Then turn about and look at the little leaf in the forest with the flower above it, and see the same structure. You are beautiful, O human child, and you are a part of the planet Earth, and your greater self extends into the universe, and it is ready to come home. The earth does not have to be a decrepit place where you learn your lessons in drudgery. It can be a fine school, shining with light, and full of lessons that train with love, lessons that flow into one another, as the stream flows into the river, and the river flows into the ocean. It is only that you see the distressing side of the detail, because you have committed yourself to correct it. That causes the imbalance in your vision. If you will permit yourself to take stock correctly, you will see a great light being who has committed a portion of himself to creating a new world that is yet unfinished. As he works, he deals with that at hand which is yet to be proven. He concentrates on this because it is the raw material of the substance with which he works. He wishes to create into a finished product that which is unfinished. When something is unfinished, it does not flow with the whole. It has not been hooked up to the greater machine, because it is not finished in itself yet. It is not ready to go. Once it is completed, once it has found its own completeness, then it can become a part of the whole and flow fully in the giving and receiving. Then, keeping itself fully nourished, it becomes one with the whole. We have in part, when we work with crystals, an example of a mechanism that is a unit within itself. Yet it is of necessity a part of another for its completion. We are all appendages of one another, and we all form a whole. Yet in each individual part, in each individual human being, is a whole unit in itself. It is a part of the structure of this universe, this complex arrangement, and it is well that we understand it fully at a very deep level. If we are to work with the power source of crystals, nothing that we do affects only us. We can make no choice, no decision is made even, that does not affect many. Sometimes we think we can get away with something. We think we can crawl off by ourselves and do something that is to our temporary liking, and we will affect no one. We will be a unit by ourselves. It is not possible. And the more you grow on the scale of understanding, the more you realize that this is not possible. To acknowledge that you are one with the universe and that all you produce by your own actions affects every other living thing is awe-inspiring, to say the least. It makes you want to not move. On the other hand, it might make you want to produce in quantity. For if you love, and you love so completely that you want to, chance reaching out, even making mistakes in order to build, then you have tapped that fountain within yourself that wants to flow with the all. Take heart. There are many like you who have reached their stage of completion, where they too wish to serve and serve abundantly. As you join hands and do the work about you, there will come a strengthening of the spirit within, and much will come forward to be of assistance. It is a matter of beginning where you are now, taking stock and continuing with what must be done in this moment to lead you to the place where you can free yourself to be in the place of greatest service. It must all be done in love. Every step following every other step in love. If you find you are taking a step in anger or malice, you must return and take that step over in love, and that slows down progress considerably. So move forward with your mission. Let this book inspire you to grow, to search for your crystal consciousness with your inner nature, where you will be clear to work with purity and with knowledge, knowing full well that as you do so, you become God incarnate, and you follow in the steps of the one who taught love more perfectly than ever before. Move with your knowing, perfect your day each day, reward yourself with pleasant memories as you fall asleep at night, and cast away that which you choose to have no part of yourself contain. It is a pleasant day that harbors only love, and you can produce this for yourself and those in your environment. You have this within your power. Your creative ability includes this pattern for this masterpiece. Attempt this day, and you will achieve. Taking stock, we find that we can serve abundantly and wisely.